learned, every obstacle overcome, and every moment of self-discovery has prepared them for this very day.
This occasion also stands as a tribute to the unwavering support system behind every success. The parents who believed in dreams, the teachers who nurtured potential, the friends who shared the journey, and the well-wishers who offered encouragement at every step. Today is a celebration of courage, hope, and aspiration, a moment when dreams take flight, determination finds strength, and our graduates prepare to rise beyond limits and illuminate the world with their talent and purpose.
As we light the ceremonial lamp this evening, we invoke the light of wisdom, hope, and new beginnings. Each radiant flame symbolizes knowledge that dispels darkness, ignites dreams, and guides young minds towards purpose and possibility. It reminds us that learning is not merely the acquisition of knowledge, but the illumination of character, courage, and vision. Today, as our graduates step ahead, we honor not just what they have achieved, but the guiding light of knowledge and hope, represented by this lamp that has shaped their journey.
To mark this auspicious beginning, I now invite our dignitaries to light the ceremonial lamp accompanied by our principal. I request you to kindly proceed and light the ceremonial lamp. As the melody of prayer unfolds, we invite you to witness an invocation dance where movement becomes a form of worship. With elegance and devotion, this performance seeks divine blessings and sets a sacred tone for the evening. We now invite Tanishka to grace the stage with her invocation dance.
प्रणवालय पाहि परिपालय परमेशी कमलालय श्रीदेवी कुरिपिंचवे करुणांबुरासी धीम तारा धीम धीम तारा जतुलतो
soul, reaching where words fall silent. We now invite our school choir to present a soulful prayer, invoking peace, gratitude, and harmony as we begin this meaningful celebration. Music has the power to turn emotions into prayer. It allows us to seek blessings, express gratitude, and find inner strength. On this graduation day, may this melody guide our students as they step into a future filled with faith, purpose, and hope.
All my days I've been held
you for that serene and uplifting rendition. Your music has truly set the tone for this special evening.
Felicitation ceremony marks a moment of respect and appreciation as we warmly welcome our distinguished guests who have honored us with their presence today. Their encouragement, wisdom, and continued support strengthen the spirit of our institution and motivate our students to strive for excellence. Through this gesture of felicitation, we acknowledge their valuable contributions and express our sincere gratitude for being a guiding influence in our educational journey. This is a moment of honor and gratitude as we acknowledge the distinguished guests whose presence adds grace and significance to this occasion. I invite Christina Ma'am to extend a warm welcome and felicitate our esteemed guests.
It is with deep pride, immense joy, and a heart full of gratitude that I welcome you all to this truly special occasion, Graduation Day for the batch of 2025-2026. Today is not merely a celebration of academic completion. It is a celebration of growth, courage, perseverance, and countless moments of learning that have shaped our young graduates into confident individuals ready to embrace the future. We are truly privileged to have amidst us our guest of honor, retired Air Commodore C. Rajiv, a distinguished officer of the Indian Air Force and an inspiring role model for our students. An alumnus of Kendriya Vidyalaya Malleshwaram, Air Commodore Rajiv later studied at the Rashtriya Military School, Belgaum, joined the National Defense Academy in 1979 and was commissioned into the Indian Air Force in 1983 in the flying branch. During his 34 years of exemplary service, Sir held several important command and instructional appointments. He is also an alumnus of the Defense Services Staff College, Wellington, and the College of Defense Management, Secunderabad. His final appointment as the Deputy Director General of NCC, Karnataka and Goa Directorate reflects his dedication to mentoring and nation building. Sir retired in 2017 and continues to lead an active life with interests in traveling, trekking, and fitness. Sir, your journey of discipline, leadership, and service is truly inspiring, especially for our graduating students who stand at the threshold of their own journeys. We are deeply honored by your presence today. As a token of love and gratitude, I invite our chairman, D.K. Mohan Sir, to felicitate a guest of honor. Sir. It is a humble privilege for us to welcome our distinguished guest speaker, Mr. V. Ananta Ramaya, to this special occasion. An alumnus of the prestigious Indian Institute of Science, Mr. Ramaya pursued electronics engineering and went on to serve as Deputy General Manager at Bharat Electronics Limited, Bangalore. With a passion for developing people and leadership, he founded Choice Management Consultants in 1996 and has since conducted over 6,500 training programs across 350 organizations in India and abroad. His rich professional experience spans globally reputed organizations such as Toyota, IBM, L&T, ABB, Wipro, GE, and Schneider Electric, along with extensive international exposure across several countries. Currently, he continues to inspire young minds as a professor of practice at Cambridge Institute of Technology, Bangalore, seamlessly connecting industry experience with academic learning. Sir, we are honored by your presence today. I request our director, ma'am, Ms. Sheetal, to kindly felicitate our guest speaker with a token of respect and gratitude. Thank you, ma'am. We are deeply honored to have with us our visionary chairman, Mr. D.K. Mohan, whose unwavering faith in education, compassionate leadership, and constant encouragement have been the guiding light behind Cambridge School's journey towards excellence. His vision continues to inspire not just institutions, but lives. As a token of our heartfelt appreciation and respect, I invite our principal, Ms. Mitali Biswas, to felicitate Chairman Sir. Thank you, ma'am. We are equally privileged to welcome our esteemed director, ma'am, Ms. Sheetal, an eminent educational leader whose foresight, scholarly depth, and a resolute dedication to excellence have played a pivotal role in shaping our institution. Her discerning leadership and progressive outlook continue to nurture a culture of integrity, innovation, and purposeful learning. I invite our management representative, Ms. Rani Christina, to felicitate Director Ma'am. Welcome to our respected principal, Ms. Mitali Biswas, our management representative, Ms. Rani Christina, vice principal, Ms. Leeta Mohanty, and our devoted faculty members, mentors who have walked beside our students with patience, dedication, and care, lighting the path with wisdom and encouragement. To our dear parents, your unconditional love, silent sacrifices, and constant faith have been the strongest pillars behind every success we celebrate today. This achievement belongs as much to you as it does to your children. And finally, to our shining graduates, today we celebrate you. You are the embodiment of hope, determination, and promise. As you step forward into a world full of possibilities, may you carry with you the values, lessons, and memories that Cambridge School has offered you. Wherever life takes you, remember that this institution will always be your home. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. True leadership is not measured by authority or position, but by vision, integrity, and the willingness to serve. Accepting the mantle is a pledge to shoulder responsibility with humility, to act with courage, and to lead others not by command but by example. I invite the outgoing school captain, Vanmai M, to deliver the mantle oration.
Good morning to everyone present here. I'd like to welcome everyone to this solemn and joyous occasion. Respected guest of honor, Air Commodore Mr. C. Rajiv, guest speaker Mr. V. Ananta Ramaya, Shri D.K. Mohan, Chairman, Cambridge Group of Institutions, Director Ma'am, Ms. Sheetal, other respected dignitaries, Principal Ms. Mithali Vishwas, Management Representative Ms. Rani Christina, teachers, parents, juniors, and all my dear batchmates. It has been a long 12 years. But here we are today, ready to graduate. We worked hard to get to this point, but we did not do it by ourselves. We owe a huge debt of gratitude to our alma mater, our very own Cambridge School, and our adorable teachers. We have completed basic schooling that will serve as a platform to instigate ourselves into our promising futures. No matter what we do in the future, there will be challenges ahead of us. As a bona fide student of our alma mater, we pledge to meet these challenges straight on with our heads held high and our hearts wide open. As the outgoing school captain, I want to convey this to all my juniors, that you must try to excel in everything you do and every step you take. Strive for excellence in every task, large or small. Although it may not be easy to see, every accomplishment you achieve is added to the world's accomplishments. You may not have the power to inspire the entire world to strive for success, but you do have the power to achieve it yourself. We stand here today on the barranca of the future. It is not distant reality anymore. It begins from our alma mater and it begins today. I wish all my juniors good luck for all their endeavors and with the firm belief that the future is truly in your hands and you must make use of it to your true potential. Thank you.
As the mantle is received, it becomes more than a symbol. It is a solemn promise of dedication, perseverance, and a commitment to uphold excellence with integrity and purpose. It symbolizes not just honor, but a commitment to lead with integrity, responsibility, and purpose. This moment reflects a readiness to embrace challenges, serve with sincerity, and strive for excellence beyond personal achievement. The response to the mantle is a promise to uphold values, to act with dedication, and to move forward with courage, ensuring that every responsibility entrusted is met with effort, accountability, and unwavering resolve. I invite our newly selected school captain, Advait Sai K, to come forward and present the response to the mantle.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable Guest of Honor, Air Commodore Mr. C. Rajiv, Guest Speaker Mr. V. Anant Ramraja, Mr. D.K. Mohan, Chairman Sir, Cambridge Group of Institutions Director Ma'am, other respected dignitaries, Principal, Ms. Mitali Biswas, Management Representative, Ms. Rani Christina, teachers, parents, and all my dear friends. Today, I feel proud to be the voice of all my fellow Cambrians. Eleanor Roosevelt has rightly stated, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Today, the time has come to bid adieu to our friends. You all are the beacon of hope and light that shines through daily hardships and brightens the lives of others around you. Reminiscing about your time here as students, there are a plethora of words that can be used to highlight the many nostalgic moments and feelings which has been caught in our mind just like a camera which rememorizes us time to time. Our school will surely miss your presence and pray for your well-being. We thank you for the benchmark you have set for us, and we shall do our best to live up to it and carve a victorious path ahead. Each one of you is gifted with great potential and excellence. Thank you all for being a stellar example of why obedience is truly greater than sacrifice. Hope you will remember and visit our prestigious institution as often as possible. May you achieve success in all you do and have nothing but a pleasant life ahead. We wish that the Almighty may guide you to attain your desired destination, and may you emerge as winners in all your present and future endeavors. Thank you.
The handing over of the school flag marks a moment of transition and trust where leadership is passed on with pride and purpose. It reflects the values and traditions of our institution, reminding us that leadership is not about authority alone, but about responsibility, service, and commitment to excellence. We would sincerely like to thank our outgoing school captain, Vanmai M, for her dedicated service, responsible leadership, and valuable contributions to the school. We invite Vanmai M to hand over the school flag to our newly selected school captain, Advait Sai K, for the academic year 2026-27 with the hope of taking the school's legacy forward.
A memento to each graduate as a symbol of their courage, perseverance, and growth. The star represents their unique brilliance, and the upward design reflects their journeys towards new horizons. Engraved with words of encouragement, this memento is a reminder that they are braver, stronger, and smarter than they believe. Graduates, we present these mementos as a token of our love and pride, reminders of the memories you have created, the lesson you have learned, and the special bond you will always share with this institution. We invite our guest of honor, Mr. C. Rajiv sir, to kindly present the mementos to our graduates.
Respected dignitaries, dear parents, and our beloved students. Today, as we celebrate this important milestone, we, the teachers, pause to honor each child individually. The remarks you are about to hear are heartfelt reflections drawn from our collective observations over the years, capturing their growth, character, and the unique impressions they have left on us. With these words, we invite our students on stage to receive their mementos as a tribute to their journey and a reminder that each one is truly valued. We begin with Purvi, aspiring to become a doctor, dives into life with the same enthusiasm she brings to swimming a tutor. She is never afraid to voice the truth. Her extroverted personality and fearless conviction make her both a beloved friend and a future doctor who will advocate fiercely for her patients.
Meet Sanjana P., a self-disciplined and capable independent thinker who approaches life with maturity and confidence. She aspires to become a neurosurgeon.
We now present Nikita Sai, a great admirer of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Calm and resilient by nature, she aspires to become a doctor. A Bharatnatyam dancer, she also finds comfort and solace in origami during challenging moments.
Joining us is Vikasini, an accomplished singer with a soft-spoken and pleasing personality. A true believer in the saying, honesty is the best policy. She values integrity in herself and those around her. A perfectionist by nature, she aspires to become a cardiologist.
Purvashri, calm, creative, and determined. Purvashri loves reading and playing badminton. She excels in photography and aspires to be a pulmonologist while embracing life as a journey of growth.
Who aspires to lead a happy and successful life, carries herself with a calm and composed demeanor. Straightforward and expressive with those close to her, she also shows thoughtful restraint, choosing her words carefully and speaking only when it truly matters. A quiet strength that sets her apart.
Prarthana, dreams of a life filled with happiness and freedom. She radiates warmth at every small gesture, but often gets caught in the web of overthinking. Guided by her favorite quote, "Just keep swimming," she channels her emotions into beautiful music, poetry, and songs. Her sensitive heart and creative soul make her a gentle force determined to keep moving forward.
Satya Sahana, aspiring to become a biology researcher with a keen passion for English literature, is a graceful Bharatanatyam dancer fueled by her obsession with black coffee. A devoted dog lover and music enthusiast, she is always seen with lip balm in her hand. Her beautiful blend of scientific curiosity, literary depth, and artistic expression makes her ready to explore life.
Shikha, aspiring to become an entrepreneur, is a dancing enthusiast who finds joy in cooking and swimming. Her friends lovingly call her Laddu for her bubbly, sweet nature. Bold and unafraid to share her opinion, Shikha's energetic spirit and confident voice make her stand out, ready to carve her own path in the business world.
Diksha Jain, she is the always cautious girl, calm, composed, and soft-spoken by nature. She is thoughtful and sensitive to the needs of others. She aspires to pursue a career in engineering.
Tejaswini, known for her pretty smile, though she is quiet and seemingly reserved by nature, she is a favorite among her friends. A talented dancer, wishes to become a cardiologist, drawing inspiration from her family doctor.
Next is Tejashri, humble, hardworking, and blessed with a wonderful sense of humor. She cherishes moments of friendship and aspires to become an artificial intelligence engineer.
Meghana, an aspiring AI product manager. She is a cheerful and graceful student with a love for dancing and naturally warm disposition. Known for her helpful nature and thoughtful opinion, she is always smiling and often offers mature, well-considered advice to her friends, reflecting a quiet wisdom beyond her years and thus called as Chitti.
She is fondly known as Queen of Emotions among her group of friends for her wit and humor. It's none other than Jagrati. Aspiring to become an astrophysicist, she is well prepared to face future challenges with sharp intellect and quick thinking skills.
Hasini, meaning smile, is optimistic, caring, and creative. A social butterfly who loves animals, travel, and art. She excels at giving advice and dreams of becoming a diplomat for India, with hopes of studying at New York University.
Vaishnavi, bold and fearless, Vaishnavi is a curious learner with a strong sense of justice, aspiring to pursue law while growing and staying true to her dreams.
Sharanya, fondly called Sharu, Sharanya is a curious, empathetic learner with strong communication skills, aspiring to explore the world and build a meaningful career in science and technology.
Stepping into the spotlight is Bhargavi, a lover of music, a passionate badminton player who aspires to become a cardiologist. She values her father's hard-working spirit and admires her mother's loving and kind nature, always trying to better herself.
Chaitanya aspires to become a chartered accountant and carries herself with calm maturity and mindfulness. With a quiet passion for painting and dance and a consistently helpful attitude, she reflects sincerity, grace, and a gentle joy that brightens those around her.
Now we present the successful Harrow House captain, Leena Priya. A bright and determined student, she aspired to study at IIT and pursue a career as an AI engineer. Deeply inspired by her father, who taught her to dream big and work steadily towards her goals, we wish her a very success in her future journey.
Madhavaneni Charita, aspiring to be a cardiologist, captivates everyone with her exceptional Bharatanatyam performances and love for classical arts. Known as Shorty to her friends, she is an emotional and talented all-rounder who shines in every endeavor. Her grace and dedication make her destined to heal hearts in more ways than one.
Known for her quiet curiosity and love for the stars, we have Chikwita, an introvert with a caring heart drawn to science and space, aspiring to study astrophysics at Indian Institute of Science and work in ISRO. She believes life should always be worth remembering.
Dimple, an aspiring journalist, is admired for her striking grace and expressive presence, often called the expression queen by her friends. She balances an appearance of innocence with a sharp, thoughtful mind, revealing a depth that makes her truly distinctive.
Quietly determined, we have Ashwina, sincere, disciplined, and focused. Guided by honesty and a positive attitude, she believes in continuous learning and contributing meaningfully to society while staying true to her values. Thank you.
Thank you, dignitaries.
I now request our esteemed guest of honor, Mr. C. Rajiv Sir, to address the gathering.
Mr. D.K. Mohan, Chairman of Cambridge Institutions, Mr. Ananta, Ms. Sheetal, Director of Cambridge School, Ms. Bitali Biswas, Principal of Cambridge School, teachers, faculty of the school, non-teaching staff, parents, and dear students. Firstly, it's a great honor for me to be present in this wonderful school this evening. I have been the Deputy Director General of NCC Karnataka and Goa, and we had almost 1,000 schools which had NCC. So I always find it very nice to come into one of the schools and meet teachers, staff, students, and you get to see in a small micro the future of our country. Now, before I start, when I was standing near the photograph and I saw all these young girls dressed in purple, just a small few lines from William Wordsworth's Daffodils struck my mind. It goes, "Thousands saw I at a glance, tossing their heads in a sprightly dance, when in vacant or in pensive mode, they flash upon my inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude, and then my mind dances with the daffodils." So that is the thought that first came upon my mind when I saw all these young students ready for the photograph. Very energetic. This is the enthusiasm and of young people. Now, before I go to any institutions, my children keep saying, "Papa, don't give too much gyan." But today, this is what I'm come for, and I have a captive audience. So you'll have to bear with me for the next 10 to 15 minutes. I'll try to give some bits of wisdom, whatever I have acquired in my career, in my service career, and with NCC and other places. I hope some of them remain with you long after you pass out from school. As they say, education is what is left long after you left school. So, passing from 10th standard, I can understand you're in a very confused state of mind. You have still not decided what career path you have chosen. Many of you, I can understand, are aspiring to be cardiologists, doctors, engineers, and whatnot. I really admire their focus. But yes, not everyone can decide that at 10th what I want to be. You have parental pressures. Father says you become engineer like me or a doctor like me. Mother says something. Friend says something. Your peer says something. And what you want to be, that is another. So there are a lot of conflicting situations telling you what to do. Whether you want to take science, whether you want to take commerce, whether you want to go arts, or whether you want to play cricket for India, or whatever you want to be. Today, there are far more options for a young student or a college student or anyone who is aspiring. Today, India has got so many opportunities. Yes, 40, 50 years back, all this was not there. You either became an engineer, or you became a doctor, or you became a civil service, or you joined the military like me. So today you have options to be a cricketer. There is money in sport. You can be do your own startup. You can get into music. You can do startup comedy. There is money even in that. So there are so many options to young people today. But yes, there is competition also more. There's so much more competition for everyone today. But what I would suggest is, you have your ambition to become so and so, so and so, I want to do this, I want to do this. But life doesn't exactly happen the way you want it to be. Every time you want this or that, it will not happen. You know, first thing is, many of us wouldn't have faced setbacks in our life very early in life. It has been smooth sailing, and by the time you come to college and then engineering college and jobs and other things, you will start facing minor failures, minor setbacks, and that is the part of your evolution. If you do not fail, or if you don't suffer setbacks, be rest assured you're going to head for a much bigger disaster much later in life. These early setbacks here and there will build up resilience inside you for later on in life. As they say, life is not a sprint, it is a marathon. Like in Hindi they say, you have to be a lambai race ka ghoda, for long run. Okay, so that is what you have to aspire to be. Now, we in the armed forces, since I can tell you I am from the military, so I try to give some of the, when we try to look at a person and see how is this person going to be, so we look at 4 things. You know, we call it the CAP, not the CAP cap, it is KAPP. KAAP, sorry. The first is, does this person, the student or the trainee or whatever he is, does he have the requisite knowledge of what he wants to be? Whether he wants to be a doctor or this one, does he have the knowledge? Okay, if he has the knowledge, then the next is, does he have the aptitude for this? I want to hit sixers like Virat Kohli, but there is no way I can hit, because I don't think I have that aptitude to play big time cricket. I may not have that aptitude. Somebody wants to be a great singer, but obviously what we say, no, sur ka samajh nahi hai. He doesn't understand music, or he cannot capture that essence of music. So the next thing is, does he have the aptitude for that? Yes, if he has the aptitude. The third thing is, does he have the attitude to face difficulties? Does he have the confidence, the courage to go ahead, face challenges? Has the, you know, so all this is part of attitude. And if attitude is not there, then be rest assured, then the first 2 things are immaterial. You won't go further ahead after that. After all this, if you have everything, then still will you perform on the big stage? We have seen big cricketers who performed fantastically well in Ranji Trophy and other national level tournaments, but the moment they are pitched into the international field, they fail to perform. So there is that last bit is, will this person be able to perform in the big stage? So if all this is there, fantastic. Then you are made, then you can go ahead. That person is. So these are the 4 things, metrics by which you could judge a person whether he or she is going to do well in later on life. Now, besides having this knowledge, now the knowledge also, our first Governor General Sri Rajagopalachari, who was, before we had the President of India in 1950, between 47 and 50, India had a Governor General, and that was Sri Rajagopalachari, a very eminent statesman, educationist and all that. And he said about knowledge, that knowledge by itself is of no use unless, and he used the word gyan because it has got a little bit spiritual meaning to attach to it. He said, unless knowledge benefits society, unless your knowledge is helping others, unless you mentor others, such knowledge is waste. If it is going to do something harmful to the society, if you have got knowledge how to make a human bomb, that such knowledge is of no use. So what knowledge that you gain should benefit the society. This is very important. So you want to become doctors, you want to become engineers, or whatever you want to do, it should benefit the society at large. And all this requires you to put in a lot of hard work. Okay. So just by being a brilliant, intelligent, you think you are very super intelligent, you are brilliant, but no hard work will not take you too far. So when they say somebody is a genius, the quote is, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. So unless you are willing to put in very hard work, nothing else is going to. The rest, everything is then going to be secondary. Okay. So here I also would like to give some kind of an idea as to how you could go about working hard, some kind of a mantra or something like that. And I read this very beautiful book called The Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. If you can read this, he says, there is no empirical data to support what he says, but he says if anyone is willing to work for 10,000 hours, he has given a figure 10,000 on any particular field, then he can become world class. Okay. He can become world class. Now, he has given a lot of examples from singers like the Beatles and basketball players, sportsmen, and people who have worked like the founder of Apple and Steve Jobs and others and all that. So he has given a lot of examples to say someone who has worked so many hours will reach world class. So there is no data, there is no experiment of this 10,000 hours. He has given a lot of examples. So I do feel there is some merit in this. So if you, let's say, work 5 hours a day and exclude the Saturday, Sundays and 300 hours, 300 days in a year, then you will reach 1,500 hours in a year. And maybe in 6 to 7 years, if you put that kind of consistent effort, you will be there. So if hard work, consistency is the prerequisite for success in life. Whatever field you choose, just sheer intelligence and brilliance and all the other things will not help you very long if you are not able to put in sustained, consistent effort. So now you have your board exams next month. You can start this 10,000 hour journey straight away. Maybe do 300 hours in the next 1 month. I'm sure you can do well in your board exam. And thereafter, you see how fast you can reach that 10,000 hours. Don't do 10 hours a day and burn out in the next 3 years. But yes, if you can put in that sustained kind of effort for the next 6 to 8 years, then no one can stop you from succeeding in life. Now, apart from this, you all require to hone your communication skills. That means read, write, and speak fluently. Do not, say we used to ask people to give a presentation, and then they will come up with 40, 50 PowerPoint slides, and then, speaking less, but it was more of, it was a prop on which everybody used to depend on the PPT slides. So we say, no, whatever you have to, just stick to only 5 slides. Rest you have to speak, you have to memorize, practice, and deliver. Don't use the PPT as your main weapon for presentation, but that should be only a small part of it. Your ability to communicate well on a larger audience, this is very, very important. So, communication skills about speaking, writing well, and reading, all these 3 are equally important. Then comes people skills. How do you interact with people? How do you have leadership skills? Do you have the ability to take a team along? Are you a good team player? Do you have all these things? So all these things can be developed, and schools are the best places to hone these skills. And I can see, you have a school captain, the prefect system. I myself was a prefect in a school, and you're given those responsibilities to control people, and you develop those kind of leadership skills. And then when I joined the armed forces, then you start as a very junior leader, then you become a middle leader, then you have some people under you, then you become a senior leader. And so there are different stages of leadership, but the process of building leadership starts right in the school itself. The ability to speak well, to lead people, to lead other students by personal example, with integrity, all these are things which are very, very essential. Now, the next thing which I would like to speak about is that all of you are going to soon, maybe another 10 years down the line, be in some very important profession as engineers or doctors or administrators, educators, teachers, or armed forces people. One basic requirement, all of you, is what we call the social intelligence or social awareness. All of you must have an awareness about the society around you, about the environment around you, have empathy for those people who are less fortunate, maybe because of poverty or whatever be the reason. You cannot be all alone in the journey of life. There are people who are helping you in very many ways that take you far in life. This social awareness about people around you, about the society in large, and all this is equally important. And as NCC, when I was in NCC, our motto was unity and discipline. So discipline is not the military discipline which we are talking about marching and drill and all these things. That's the physical discipline, which is the lesser part of discipline. When we say discipline, means how do you behave yourself even when you're not being observed. All of us, when there is no police, we will cut the road in the opposite direction, we'll drive across, we'll drive without helmets, and we'll say, oh, there's nobody here. Early morning, there's nobody at the traffic light monitoring red and green. I might just break the traffic light and cut across. So this discipline is your adherence to the norms of the society, of the rules, and all this when you're not even being observed. When you're being observed, everybody can follow the rules. When you're not being observed, how do you behave yourself? How do you conduct yourself? This is what is discipline. Your adherence to things in life, punctuality, time management, these are all part of your self-discipline. This is very, very important. And the next aspect of this is when I said unity. So discipline is one and the unity. We as Indians, we have to start thinking ourselves as Indians first, and then ourselves as Malayalis, Kannadigas, Tamilians, Brahmins and Christians and Muslims and Hindus and all these caste differences and everything. We really have to start working towards a truly egalitarian India. That means where all these differences are kept below. We first think ourselves as Indians. If we can get this into our head, then otherwise this is going to create a lot of problems in our country. And our countries, what we say, every country is defined by, what we say, the culture, values and attitude, CVA we call it. Our culture, how we preserve it, our value systems, how we preserve it, all this is dependent on you people, the next generation. And truly, let's say by 2047 or so, we must have a country which is much more evolved, not only just economically, but in terms of our discipline, our cleanliness, our all aspects of a society, corruption, and so many things are there which we require to address on priority. So I hope all this is also part of your DNA for the next 25, 30, 40 years that you're going to be. You are going to be the citizens of a very, very advanced India in the next 25, 30 years. And so there is a big responsibility on you. The last thing which I would, before I conclude, is a sort of a personal request, or something which I always mention when I go to any educational institutions, is that I would wish that some of you take up a career in the armed forces. Okay, so I didn't hear anybody saying that I want to join the armed forces, but I would like to see some of you. This is one of the best careers you can aspire to. And armed forces is not like what you see in Dhurandhar or Uri and those kind of movies. Okay, it's a very, very high-tech armed forces. Most of the cutting-edge technology what you see today, whether it is the internet, whether it is a GPS, whether it is drone technology, whether it is rocket technology, whether jet technology, everything started with a defense, as a defense product, and later on it came into the civil street. So anyone who wants to become an engineer, be rest assured you'll be flying a fighter aircraft at 2,000 kilometers per hour in the skies. Your Lamborghini will look like one cycle in front of that. Or whether you want to be in a submarine, or you want to be in a tank, or you can just be in the field of electronics, drones, cyber warfare, electronic warfare, communications, satellite communications, so many things. So armed forces is not just about, somebody taking a weapon and going and shooting people on the other side of the border. We are dealing with a real high-end technology, a very adventurous job, and fairly well paid also. And be rest assured it's a very good career option if somebody wants to do it. And the kind of respect that you will get from the armed force, from the rest of the countrymen is immense. Whenever there is a disaster on the country, the first thing they will call is the armed forces. Whether it is a flood, whether somebody falls into the tube well, whether whatever happens, it will be always the armed forces that will be called. Okay, so this is a personal request. And before I conclude, I would just like to, make a brief mention of a quote by one General Philip Chetwood. He was the one who wrote this in the Indian Military Academy. And believe you me, most of all Army officers, Air Force officers, Naval officers, we truly believe in this credo. At least I can say 98% of us. It goes like this: the safety, honor and welfare of your country comes first, always and every time. The honor, welfare and comfort of the men you command comes next. Your own ease, comfort and safety comes last, always and every time. So this is what every service officer believes in. And believe you me, the Indian Army, the Indian Armed Forces are one of the best fighting units in the world. And that is why they are respected so much within the country itself. So the Indian Armed Forces will not, the army officer will not be standing behind the soldier. He will be standing in the front of the soldier when there is a terrorist attack. He will put his own life at stake before he puts the soldiers behind his life at stake. So this is what makes the Indian Armed Force so unique and so good, one of the best in the armed forces. So if you wish to take up a career in the armed forces, please do so. We would like to see some of you in the uniform maybe 10-15 years down the line. With that, I will conclude my speech. Thank you very much. It was a wonderful evening spent with all of you. I wish all the students the very best, and I'm sure your parents are also equally happy. It's 1 month to go for the board exam, so I wouldn't want to waste any more time here. Your 10,000 hours start straight away ticking. So all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Your insights have definitely added great value to today's occasion. Dreams give direction to effort and meaning to achievement. These mementos symbolize the dreams our graduates nurtured here. Dreams shaped by learning, guided by values, and strengthened by memories.
I now invite our guest speaker, Mr. V. Ananta Ramaya, along with our Chairman Sir and Director Ma'am, to present the next set of mementos.
Second round. We have Sanjana K, who aspires to achieve success while leaving a lasting impact on the world. She finds joy in reading murder mysteries and crossing intricate creations. She laughs off life's challenges and refuses to let negativity bring her down. Dependable and caring, Sanjana is the pillar her friends lean on, always ready to support with warmth and unwavering reliability.
Lahiri, aspiring to become an entrepreneur, brings a delightful childlike spirit to everyone she does. Her infectious laughter, which sounds remarkably like a revving car engine, is a source of endless joy for her friends. Her unique charm and spirited personality ensure she will build a business empire while keeping the joy alive.
Shining before us is Saurabhi, popularly known as the Karate Master. She loves yoga and brings discipline and inner balance to every aspect of her life. A lover of chemistry, she aspires to become an agronomist and draws inspiration from the values and guidance of her parents.
Hardworking and responsible, we have Lekya, always giving her best in academics, sports and group activities. She has overcome stage fear with honesty and determination, aspiring for a successful future in business through commerce and management.
We now invite Moksha J, a self-disciplined student who has mastered the art of balancing academics, sports, and hobbies. Inspired by her parents, she aspires to pursue a career in engineering.
Lenora, aspiring to become a successful businesswoman, is a whirlwind of passion and energy. She dances like there is no tomorrow, pours her heart into poetry, and is always curious and hungry for new learning. With her diverse passion and relentless drive, Lenora is set to make her mark in the business world.
Walking onto the stage is the friend to all, Leksha, an optimistic, ever-smiling, caring, and affectionate soul. Guided by her parents' unwavering love and support, she aspires to serve society as a compassionate doctor. A highly responsible volunteer, she truly embodies kindness and dedication.
Joining us is Samriti, who enjoys engaging in meaningful conversation and is thoughtful in her action, always making an effort not to hurt anyone. An accomplished classical dancer, she aspires to become a chartered accountant.
Smriti G. Prasad, compassionate and resilient, Smriti loves books and learning, aspires to be a neurosurgeon, and believes every experience fosters growth and meaningful impact.
Cheerful and hardworking, a graceful dancer, Suti loves flight and baking, and a hard worker in academics, dreams of becoming a pilot while pursuing aviation studies abroad.
Creative, confident, and an expressive orator with commendable vocabulary, Mahimita is guided by strong instincts and a warm heart. Through art and music, she spreads joy with empathy and humor, aspiring to become a neurosurgeon and explore the world.
Afia aspires to be a good human and a daughter her parents can be proud of. She dreams of serving society while achieving success and exploring new possibilities. Passionate about cooking and always ready to help her parents, Afia rises to the challenge when difficult task comes her way.
Dia, aspiring to become a chartered accountant, dances through life as a graceful Bharatanatyam performer. Fueled by her love for bun paratha, an F1 enthusiast with a need for speed, she will undoubtedly juggle her career with animal rescue work. Her diverse interests from classical dance to racing to saving animals make Dia beautifully multifaceted.
Caring and compassionate by nature, let us meet Samriti, the class' very own mimicry artist, known among her friends for having the latest scoop on school happenings. She aspires to become a doctor, live as a good human being, and contribute positively to society with empathy and integrity.
Stepping forward is Vanshika Chowdhury, academically excellent and highly focused. She aspires to become a doctor, inspired by the unwavering dedication of medical professionals to science, service, and humanity. She always strives to bring out the best in everything she does.
Always smiling and curious, we have Srividya, a kind and determined learner who loves science, literature, and music. Aspiring to a career in finance, she finds joy in small moments while working toward her future.
Let us meet Darshita, the mandala artist, who enjoys cooking and caring for dogs. She aspires to become a neurosurgeon and draws inspiration from her grandmother's bold and confident nature, which has guided her throughout life.
disciplined and determined. Siri excels in martial arts, aspires to be a doctor, and believes in growth, forgiveness, and daily self-improvement. Next, we call upon Mantle, known for always finding solutions in life. She is a talented singer and a trusted source of advice for her friends. She aspires to become a veterinary doctor. Adventurous and curious at heart, we have Bhavishna, a freedom-loving, kind and fun-loving learner. With a love for sports, dance and creativity, she embraces every day as a chance to grow, explore and live with confidence and enthusiasm. Bhavishya aspires to become a gourmet chef and carries herself with quiet grace and maturity. Deeply family-oriented and thoughtful in her relationships, she is a sensitive soul cherished by her friends for her compassion, empathy, and an innate gentleness that defines her character. Here's Anushka Divekar, a hidden gem who shines through her unpolished exterior. A compassionate cat lover, she aspires to become a psychologist. As a creative pursuit, she enjoys scribbling short stories and designing characters, drawing inspirations from Rita Atkinson and Carl Jung. Sai Moksha, an aspiring cardiologist, is a caring and open-minded individual who approaches life with sincerity, fondly nicknamed Coco Melon by her friends. She is admired for her cheerful presence and her confidence in sharing thoughtful opinions without hesitation. Kritika, aspiring to become a chartered accountant, is a comedian extraordinary of a group. Known for her razor-sharp wit and impeccable timing, she has jokes ready for every situation life throws her way. Bold and unapologetically herself, Kritika navigates life with a unique blend of confidence and humor. Risha, aspiring to join the civil service, expresses her soul through breathtaking paintings that captivate all who see them. Intelligent and articulate, she knows when to speak up boldly and when silence speaks louder. With her artistic brilliance and strategic thinking, Risha is prepared to paint a brighter future for society while leading with wisdom. Thank you, dignitaries, for doing the honors.
Guest speaker, Mr. V. Ananta Ramaya, a distinguished professional and an inspiring personality whose experience and achievements continue to motivate young minds. We request him to kindly address the gathering and share his valuable insights with us.
Ellarigu namaskara. Let me add some regional flavor. I will use a little Kannada here and there. I was listening to all the adjectives they were telling about the future aspirations of our students. The surprise is, nobody told that they want to become a cinema star. I don't know why. There is a lot of money there. One advertisement they say just for about few seconds they get crores. See? And the second surprise is, I didn't hear that anybody wants to become a teacher like me. So there were so many professions she told. This is apart from what I wanted to tell you. So here we have three groups of people today. One is students group, the second is parents group, the third is we, the teachers group. All the three groups are highly excited today. Students are excited because they are upgraded from school to college. And parents are excited because very shortly their children will enter into degree courses. They will get the degrees. And we teachers are excited because we had the opportunity of polishing the diamonds. Your children are diamonds and we just polished them. But at this occasion, I want to just share few thoughts which came to my mind, some here and some on the way of coming here. Remember friends, all of us, we are born to win. Our children are born to win. But only a few will win. And to win, we have to put some efforts and we have to follow some principles. Nothing is free in this world. It's not as easy as we think of. Nothing is free. Our sir was telling 10,000 hours and he was putting a disclaimer, no empirical, no proof for that. All those winners who have achieved their dreams, the first word there, they have followed some principles which I want to share, just 2 or 3 principles today, which will be very useful for especially the students who are just blossoming now. 3 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ಭಾಳ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಸುಮಾರು ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ಕಥೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. There was an actor in US. He wrote a letter. This is not a story, it's a real thing. He wrote a letter to whom? To himself. When we write a letter, normally we start to the principal, to the manager, but he did not write like that. He wrote to myself. And that letter is available today in an exhibition in New York. In that letter, he wrote few lines. I will tell that first line. He wrote that this letter was written in somewhere in June 1970. The first line he wrote was, in 10 years, I am going to earn $10 million. And it's not a small money in 1970. $10 million, in 10 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ $10 million ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. And he did not stop at that. Second line ಬರೆದ್ರು. That is his dream. To achieve that dream, he wrote an action plan in the second line. The second line was, to achieve this $10 million, every time I stand in front of the camera, I will act something different than what I acted previously. It's not easy. That means he wants to be creative. Are you with me? Are you understanding? ಬಿಸಿಬೇಳೆ ಬಾತ್ 20 ಸಲ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, 21ನೇ ಸಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಅದೇ ಬಿಸಿಬೇಳೆ ಬಾತು ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಬಿಸಿಬೇಳೆ ಬಾತೇ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. He has decided. And he followed that. But a tragedy happened. 1970 he wrote the dream for 10 years, but unfortunately for some reason he died in 1973. 3 ವರ್ಷ. But the maja ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, in those 3 years he has earned much more than, or many times more than $10 million. How? This is the power of written goals. How many students who are entering into the first PUC now have written on a paper what marks they want to achieve in the final PUC exam? I have asked this question in some degree colleges, not even 1%. They say, I want to score more. I want to score more. More is a relative word. If not exact marks, at least write a range. I want to score between 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 90 to 95. And this principle followed by the winners is called as begin with the end in mind. Antyavanaritu prarambisu. Any cinema producer or any director, if he wants to produce or direct a film of 2 hours, what should be the climax at the end of 2 hours? Should he think that after 1.5 hours movie is shot, or even before the first scene is shot? Are you understanding my question? ಏನೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಹೌ ಟು ಎಂಡ್. ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾರ್ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಇದೆಯಂತೆ, BMW. Whenever a car is sold, they train the driver. And the driver should be an expert. Already he is an expert. Do you know what they train? They train not how to drive. They train how to apply the brake. So the first principle, I am going to tell 3 principles. Begin with end in mind. Go back to home today. Tomorrow you take a paper, you need not show it to anybody. Put the date. How much you want to score, write there, and once in a week you see there. ಗುರಿ, ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕು ಕೆಲವು ಗುರಿಯ, ಆ ಗುರಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸು ದಾರಿಯ, ಗುರಿ ಇಲ್ಲದ ಜೀವನ ಸರಿಯ ಎಂದೆನ್ನುವ ಈ ಅನಂತರಾಮಯ್ಯ. ಓಲಾ, ಊಬರ್, ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿ ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್, ವೇರ್ ಡು ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗೋ? ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನೇಷನ್. ಆಮ್ ಐ ರೈಟ್? When we do not know the destination, if you go on running faster and faster without knowing the destination, the fuel will get exhausted, the energy will get exhausted. So first principle, begin with end in mind. If I want to talk to you for about 10 minutes, what I should talk in the last 9th to 10th minute, should I think even before I start or should I think after 8 minutes? All effective people, all winners have this principle. Begin with end in mind. How much money you want to make after 10 years? Write in a paper. If not, at least write in the mind. Because in the world, everything is... ನೋಡಿ, ಕಾಫಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ನಮಗೊಂಥರ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಹೀಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಎನಿವೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹ್ಯೂಮರ್ ಇರಲಿ ಅಂತ ಮಧ್ಯೆ. Begin with the end in mind. Everything in this world is created twice. One is called mental creation, the second is called physical creation. Somebody has built this building so nicely. I am sure even before building, the person who wanted to build must have seen the end product in his mind. Building ಕಟ್ಟಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮೊದಲು ನೋಡಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಗಿನ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿ ಎಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಮೈಂಡ್. ಅಂತ್ಯವನ್ನು ಅರಿತು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್, we have got a great hobby, including me. The hobby is, when something good happens, we say it's because of me. When something does not happen good or something bad happens, we start that hobby called passing the blame. If my students, if my son or my child achieves 95%, my chest comes forward and my head grows up telling that I made him to earn, I made him to score. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಾನು ರೀ ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ದು. ಅನ್ನಾಹಾರ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಓದಿದೆ ಸರ್. ಏನು ಇವನು ಅನ್ನಾಹಾರ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓದಿದ್ದು 90% ಬಂದಾಗ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಈ ಸ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಹಿಮ್, ವೈ ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಲೆಸ್? ದೆರ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಒನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್, ದೆರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 100 ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್. ಟೀಚರ್ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓಕೆ. I studied all 10 chapters. I studied 8 chapters. Only 2 chapters I did not study, and the questions came only in the 2 chapter. That evaluator, ಯಾರು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಆ evaluatorನ, when he was evaluating my answer paper, he was fighting with his wife, and that anger is shown on my paper. 100 answers. Passing the blame. In a week, 6 days, the student comes exactly in time. Why are you coming so perfect time? He says, sir, punctuality, sir. Discipline, sir. ನನ್ನ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷು. ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್ ಸರ್. ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್ ಬರದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಬರೋಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಸಪೋಸ್ he comes 2 days late, ask him why are you late? He will get 100 answers. Traffic jam, road is not okay, it was raining, my mother did not give me dabba. Coming correctly to the time, only one answer, it's because of me, I am punctual. Coming late, there are 1,000 answers. And this attitude is called reactive attitude. Principal madam was, while talking in the beginning, she used a word called proactive. I think you used that word. The proactive is a word opposite of reactive. In fact, if you see any dictionary which is written before 1992, the word proactive is not there. Proactive is not there, was not there. It was first designed by a greatest management guru of the world called Dr. Stephen Covey, who wrote the book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The first habit he wrote is, all winners, all dreamers who converted their dream to the reality are proactive. ಏನು proactive ಅಂದರೆ? Proactive is a person who will not blame the circumstances. He feels that he is the programmer of his life. All students, we are the programmers of our life. We need to write the software program for our life and we need to run the program. Don't pass the blame on teachers, examinations, society, Bangalore, road conditions, traffic. It will not work. ನನ್ನ ಬಾಳಿಗೆ ನಾನೇ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ. ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು? ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದ. ಉದ್ಧರೇತ್ ಆತ್ಮಾನಾಂ ಆತ್ಮನಂ, ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ನೀನೇ ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ. ಆತ್ಮಾನಾಂ, ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ಆತ್ಮನಂ, ನೀನೇ ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ. ನಾನು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇರ್ತಾನಷ್ಟೇ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಸೂತ್ರಧಾರ್. ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸೂತ್ರಧಾರ್ಸ್. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗಿವ್ ಆಲ್ ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್ಸ್, ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗಿವ್ ಆಲ್ ಗೈಡೆನ್ಸಸ್. ಯಾರು ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯೋರು ಯಾರು? ಹೂ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್? So the second principle is minimize passing the blame. Develop ownership of your own future. The translation for ownership in Kannada is ಸ್ವಂತಿಕೆಯ ಸ್ವಭಾವ. ಇದು ನನ್ನದು ಅನ್ನೋ ಮನೋಭಾವ ಬರಲಿ. ಈ ಬಾಳು ನನ್ನದು, ಈ ಬದುಕು ನನ್ನದು. Parents are dedicated. Every parent is thinking that their child should be much better than themselves. ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದರೆ, ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಜೀವನ ನಡೆಸಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು 10 ಜನ್ಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಕಾಗೋಷ್ಟು ಸಂಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ದೇರ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ಸ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಮಚ್ ಬೆಟರ್. Every child, every parent thinks like that. So, minimize passing the blame. That is the second principle. In fact, at the end of each day, put a binocular to yourself and have a flashback. How many times I passed the blame on others? Count them. Suppose the count comes as 10. Next day, at the end of the day, if you do the same exercise, the count should be maximum 10. It should not be more than 10. Then the dream becomes reality. Don't pass the blame. All winners, all successful people, they have got a characteristic feature of not passing the blame. In spite of constraints and restraints and problems and obstacles, they have become so resilient that every adversity is an opportunity for them. ಸೊ ಇತರರ ಮೇಲೆ ದೂರು ತಳ್ಳುವ ಸ್ವಭಾವ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ನನ್ನ ಕಾಲ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ನನ್ನ ಬಾಳಿಗೆ ನಾನೇ ಶಿಲ್ಪಿ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್, there is a great research institute, the greatest research institute, which is called as Harvard Research Institute, who have done a research for 75 years. This is the longest research done, and you will not believe what is that research. Harvard Grant Research, you can see Google also. They say whoever in their career, in a corporate, in a business, as an entrepreneur, who has become or who is becoming a great leader, in his young age when he was a child, he was involved or he took interest in domestic work. Unbelievable. ಮನೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಒಬ್ಬ ಹುಡುಗ ಇದ್ದಂತೆ, ಎ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಬಾಯ್. He went to a school, headmaster, and told, "Sir, I want to study in your school. Please give me admission." Headmaster told, "Yes, I am ready, give the fees." The boy told, "No, sir, my father is very, very poor. He doesn't have money. I can't pay the fees, but I am very much interested in studying. Please help me." Headmaster told, "I am sorry, I am an employee here. The school is not mine. Fees is mandatory. You have to pay this fees, my boy." The boy requested, but the headmaster told his helplessness, and the boy went away. After 1 week, the boy came with a smiling face. "Sir, I have brought a solution, sir." Yellappa duddalli. The boy told, "I don't have money, sir, but I have got an idea." "What is that idea?" "Sir, I am a small boy. Give me some work in your school, which I can do." ನಾನೊಬ್ಬ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಹುಡುಗ, ನನ್ನ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಡಿ. "What is this, boy? You are a small boy. What work you can do in a school? You don't have energy in your biceps and you don't have stamina, you don't have knowledge. How can I give the work?" The boy told, "No, sir, I have already thought of that." "What is that work?" "Sir, you give me an opportunity. Every day in the school, every class, I will ring the bell. At the end of every day in classrooms, I go to each classroom and I will wipe the board, clean the board. Whichever teacher has not wiped, I will wipe it. I will water the garden here and plants I will take care of. I will clear all the dustbins here at the end of the day. I will take care of this. And these type of things I will do, and for all these works you need not give me salary, give some money and adjust it to my fees. And do you know what happened? That boy joined, did principal, headmaster was thrilled by the idea. He told, tomorrow you start coming, doing all sorts of works. And you don't believe, that boy became the 20th president of America, James Garfield. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಿರುವಾಗ ಅವರ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಮನೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, the leadership quality when they become the entrepreneurs and businessmen is seen when they are children. And today many children hesitate. Not only children, parents bidalla madake. When my daughter wanted to make coffee on Sunday when she was studying, my wife told, no, don't do, I am here to do that. Then I asked, what for? No, ನೀನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ 90 ತಗೋ. ಯಾವ 90 ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಅಲ್ಲ ರೀ, ಮನೆ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಮನೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿರಿ ಫಸ್ಟು. A person who, in fact, this mane kelsa is in English called as chores. You go to YouTube and see, there are a lot of videos where people who involve voluntarily, weekly once, COVID time ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ವಾ? ಅಡುಗೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ವಾ ತಾಯಂದ್ರಿಗೆ? Children should voluntarily go and tell, ma'am, teach me something which is simple things, I will help for you, I will help you. Dad, whatever work you are doing the whole day, make a list of it and select 2 or 3 simple jobs that you are doing and divert it to me, delegate it to me. I will become your legal heir. I will become your successor. ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಈ ಥರ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ? There are people and they will become leaders later on. I studied in National College, Basavangudi. We had a principal called H. Narasimha, sir ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. When I was studying, he made the college students to whitewash the entire college building. Of course, the class quality of work was not good because we are not professionals. The concept is not to make the students to do quality work, but the concept is to drill in their home that this is your school, this is your board, this is your dustbin, this is your garden. That is called ownership, mental ownership. You have fantastic time with you. Count down, students, I am telling this to students, how much time you spend on the screen, media. At least 10% of that time devoted to the home. Devoted to the home. Because it is in the home that you are seeing the living gods. ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಕಾಣತಕ್ಕಂಥ ದೇವರುಗಳು ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳು. ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದರೆ ವಿ ಸಿ ಪ್ರತಿಮಾ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಸೈಡೆಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್. ವೆರಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಜನ್ಮ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಗಾಡ್ಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ ಆಲ್ ರಿಲಿಜನ್ಸ್, ಆಲ್ ಓವರ್ ದಿ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್, ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮಾತೃದೇವೋ ಭವ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಪಿತೃದೇವೋ ಭವ, ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್. ಮನೆಯೇ ಮೊದಲ ಪಾಠಶಾಲೆ, ತಾಯಿಯೇ ಮೊದಲ ಗುರು, ತಂದೆಯೇ ಮೊದಲ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಆದರ್ಶ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಆಚಾರ್ಯ ದೇವೋ ಭವ, ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಗಾಡ್ಸ್, ವೈ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಯು ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ದೆಮ್, ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ದೆಮ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೇಟರ್ ಆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ಸ್. ಸಮಯ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 2 years ತಪಸ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿ. ಕೀಪ್ ಅವೇ ಯುವರ್ ಮೋಜು, ಮಸ್ತಿ, ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪಕ್ಕ ಕಡೆ 2 ವರ್ಷ. ದಿಸ್ 2 years, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 2 years ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್. ಬಾಳು ಬಂಗಾರ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಬದುಕು ಸಿಂಗಾರ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. 2 ವರ್ಷ ಸಮಯ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ಸಮಯ, ಅದು ವ್ಯರ್ಥ ಮಾಡದಿರು ದಮ್ಮಯ್ಯ. ಸಮಯವೇ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಸ್ತಿ ನೋಡಯ್ಯ ಎಂದೆನ್ನುವ ಈ ಅನಂತರಾಮಯ್ಯ. ಟೈಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಯಾರ ಕೈ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ರಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಯಾರಿಗ್ರಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ನೋಡೋಕೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ನೋಡೋಕೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಗಾಸಿಪಿಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರು ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸು? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ದೇವರು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್, ಟೈಮ್, ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಾಟ್ 3 properties. It cannot be replenished, it cannot be borrowed, it cannot be donated. You have to earn your time. ಕಾಲಾಯ ತಸ್ಮೈ ನಮಃ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಎ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್. ಯಾರು ಕಾಲಕ್ಕೆ ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಕಾಲ ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಸೊ ದೆರ್ ಆರ್ 3 principles ಐ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಯು. 1, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸಮರೈಸಿಂಗ್ ನೌ. ಬಿಗಿನ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಮೈಂಡ್. ಅಂತ್ಯವನ್ನರಿತು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, ಓನರ್ಶಿಪ್. You mentally own whatever you are doing. You write the program for your life. Don't expect parents or teachers. They are like Google. Parents and teachers, we are like Google. What does Google do? If you want to go to any place and open the Google map, when you are driving on a motorbike or a car, it tells after 100 meters, take a right turn. Suppose you are engaged with discussion with the people in the car and you forget that instruction of Google and pass that 100 meters. What does Google say then? It will tell, after 50 meters, take a U-turn. Second instruction. Suppose you bypass that also because you are interested in other discussion, you crossed even that 50 meters and you did not take the U-turn. Do you think that Google will say, you have not listened to me 2 times, therefore I will not guide you? No mother, no parent, no teacher will do like that. We are here to hold your hand. Now nimmannu bidallari. ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. 100 ಸಲ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿ ತಿದ್ದುತ್ತೀವಿ, ಬೈತೀವಿ, ಹೊಡಿತೀವಿ, ಬಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ ನಾವು. That is a pledge that we have taken as parents and teachers. Am I telling something sensible? You are our investment. This is a country where the maximum number of adults are available in the world. That's the strength of India. You are our strength. We will not leave you to become losers. You are winners. But at the same time, reciprocation is important. We are like Google. We go on guiding you. We go on polishing you. So that was the second principle. The third principle, mane kelsa madi, shale kelsa madi, own your school, own your classroom, own your boards, own your teacher. Idu nannadu anno ownership andre automatically you will become entrepreneur. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, sir, for your gracious presence and for the inspiring address. Your words have encouraged our students to dream bigger and strive with confidence.
The theme. It is a call to believe in possibilities, to face challenges with confidence, and to move forward with determination. Through music, these ideas come alive, reminding our graduates that dreams give direction, daring builds strength, and rising is the reward of perseverance and resilience that defines this special day. We have our school choir to present the theme song, capturing the essence of dream, dare, rise, and inspiring our graduates.
Keep your
lessons learned within the classroom to moments of laughter beyond it. Every challenge faced and every success celebrated has contributed to who our students are today. These memories, created through shared efforts and meaningful moments, will continue to guide and inspire them long after they leave these halls. At this moment, we invite Satya Sahana Valluri to take us down the memory lane and share some of the treasured experiences from her journey at Cambridge.
As the famous saying goes, it's the people, never the place. Good evening, everyone, respected dignitaries, adorable teachers, and beloved parents. I'm Sahana, and I stand here tonight as a proud Cambrian, one that has been here for 12 years. I've seen most of my batchmates grow into the people they have become, the ones with whom I have shared so many experiences. Primary school was when we raced to see who would first complete the answer that the teacher was writing on the board or dictating, when life was so peaceful without any worry of career choices, which stream to take, which college to go to, nothing. Just studying last minute with our parents and still scoring more than 95%. Maybe we scored so much because our teachers and parents made us study, not ourselves. Most of our middle school was spent during the infamous COVID-19 period, where many of us just joined the classes while the teacher was trying to teach and we just slept. And most of our mics were not working. But there were definitely some of us who were so excited at the new concept of online classes, we would raise hands to answer and ask so many questions. I bet that almost all of us forgot to hand in the assignment after uploading the PDF. And don't even get me started on the struggles of getting the PDF to be so perfect so that everything was seen clearly. And who can forget the online celebrations that we had for Independence Day, Republic Day, Teachers Day, Children's Day, Music Day. A heartfelt thank you to our dear teachers who made so many efforts just for us, even during the tough times of the pandemic. 7th and 8th grade were definitely a time that no one wants to talk about. It was our most embarrassing era. I mean, who could blame us? We were just teenagers who believed that the world revolved around us. We have all studied adrenaline hormone in biology, but the real adrenaline rush was at the end of 7th grade, when some of us tore the pages of our notebooks at the joy of the year getting over. It felt so adventurous back then, but now it has become a funny memory. We greeted high school as if we were the smartest and the coolest people on earth, but our syllabus and exam results kindly humbled us. Come on. How many of us have had crash outs and breakdowns every night before exams because there's so much to remember and even the simplest thing has to be made so complicated? Even if our academic downfall started in high school, it was the time where we made so many unforgettable memories. The enjoyable practices, the sports day season filled with determined and willful souls, and how can we forget the trips where the bus rides were more fun than the destination because we would never fail to play the same Chickeny Chameli and Kola Very D at least 10 times. Seeing the boys' bromance during item songs was something that we would give anything to witness again. On the first night of our final trip as a batch to Coorg, we had a little hide and seek with our dear teachers. 3 of my friends came to my room, and since I was too late in opening the door, the teacher slowly got up from behind a wall, and my friends got so scared after seeing them that one of them started scratching the door, begging us to open it, and another behind her holding on to the door, and one more, she sat down and wrapped herself with a black towel that she brought along, disguising herself as one of the trash bags. The teachers burst out laughing, and we started to repeat the scene to each other, laughing so hard. We couldn't help but laugh at this hilarious situation too. The teachers did seek us like in a game that day, that night, but they have always succeeded in seeking our true potential and talent every time. When we were returning home from that trip, we played the famous Hindi song, Abhi na jao chodkar, and also night changes by One Direction in the bus, and we started tearing up, not ready to leave each other yet. We were all holding on to each other and weeping, saying that we didn't want to let go each other yet. It was just too soon and sudden. We spent more than a decade together and poof. It's our last day at this school that raised us, and we're thinking how fast time flies by, taking us with it. Oh, and the carnival. It was the first event that we did as the senior most class. I was in the flash mob, and I can't even describe how chaotic the practices were. Coming up in new steps, teaching the boys, and did I mention teaching the boys? They would be so carefree and would joke around while we were so panicked about how the performances would turn out. Fortunately, we rocked. The day was even more fun than the practices. The spectacular performances by all the groups, and of course, Beats Guru, and the mouth-watering food from various stalls. The finale was undoubtedly the cherry on top. The energy that not just the performers, but the audience brought was something that cannot be put into words. The memories with our lovely teachers are definitely no less. After all, they are the ones who nurtured us and taught us not just lessons from the books, but life lessons that we first ignored, but have now realized how important they are. However they scold us, they love us and care for us even more. We love you too, teachers. They held our hands and walked us through our school years, and now they let go of our hands, sending us into the outside world, ending our time with them all so suddenly. We laughed together with them in classrooms whenever we heard a funny answer, saw a peculiar word in the textbook, or when they misread a word or told something wrong. When I first joined the school as a small kid, everything felt so new, and I felt as if I didn't know anything about the school. But now, that's something of the past. Now this school has become a part of who I am. It's a path that I could never let go of. It has been the longest and the most impactful part of my life that has left a permanent tattoo on my soul. As I leave my second home, which is not just this school, but this batch of 2026, the teachers, the juniors, and also our hard-working housekeeping staff who have literally always kept up with our mess. I know that each one of us will succeed in whatever field we choose to go into, and we lead a happy and fulfilling life. I pinky promise that we will never forget each other and will always stay in touch no matter what happens, no matter which corner of the world we end up in, and the life we lead and the career we choose. I want to end my speech by reciting a little poem that I have written. One last time, we'll have lunch together, whisper gossips in each other's ear. One last time, let's sing sad songs because we wish to stay for lifelong. One last time, let's bawl our eyes out. While I'm not ready to leave, we shout. One last time, let's laugh our hearts out at jokes that only we know about. One last time, let's walk through these doors. Let's start our journey again and put it in a loop forevermore. Thank you. I'm going to miss every inch of this place and every person that I have met here.
Thank you, Sahana, for your sharing your heartfelt memories and taking us down the memory lane. Your words have beautifully captured the spirit of your journey at Cambridge and have reminded us of the moments that make school life truly special.
Is the result of dedication, perseverance, and a commitment to excellence. Today, we take pride in recognizing students who have distinguished themselves through their hard work and outstanding accomplishments. Their success not only brings honor to themselves, but also inspires their peers to strive for greater heights. We now invite Payal ma'am to take over.
Success is the result of hard work, perseverance, and the courage to dream big. Academic excellence is never achieved overnight. It is the result of consistent effort, disciplined study habits, the guidance of dedicated teachers, and the unwavering support of parents. Our toppers truly exemplify these values and stand as shining role models for their peers. Now, we are going to felicitate our ICSE school toppers, batch 2025-26, who have brought laurels not only to themselves, but also to their parents and to our institution. May I now request our Honorable Chairman, esteemed Director, Honorable Principal, Vice Principal, and Rani Ma'am to please come forward to felicitate our toppers along with their proud parents. Bilamkar has scored a commendable 98% in the ICSE examination. She has achieved centum in history and civics and biology. Her success reflects her positive attitude, consistency, and determination, inspiring many young learners to strive for excellence. Congratulations, Khushi. Bagging the third position, Vanshika Agarwal has scored an impressive 98.2% in the ICSE examination. She has earned a centum in history and civics, chemistry, and biology. Her achievement is a true testimony to her discipline, dedication, and passion for learning, bringing immense pride to her parents and the school. Congratulations, Vanshika. Kindly acknowledge them with a round of applause. Securing the second position, Samanyu Chaudhary has achieved an excellent 98.6% in the ICSE examination. He has obtained centum in chemistry, biology, and computer applications. His consistent effort, strong work ethic, and calm determination have set a remarkable benchmark for his peers. Congratulations, Samanyu. Topper of the school, Takila Rafiq S, with an outstanding 99% in the ICSE examination. He has bagged a perfect score of 100 in English literature, biology, and computer applications. His phenomenal tenacity reflects his exceptional conceptual clarity and focused approach to learning. He has truly made his school and his parents immensely proud. Congratulations, Takila. Kindly give her a huge round of applause to encourage these achievers. Once again, heartiest congratulations to our ICSE toppers. We are proud of you and wish you the very best for a bright and successful future, expressed by gratitude to our dignitaries for doing the honors. Thank you.
And forward-thinking approach serve as a guiding light for our young graduates as they step into the future with confidence and purpose. We request Director Ma'am to kindly address the gathering.
Thank you. A very good evening to everyone, respected guests, parents, teachers, and of course my dear Cambrians. When I look at all of you, I mean, you're all looking very beautiful, the girls, and very handsome, the boys. It's really nice to actually see you all so well dressed. I mean, this is probably the first time, otherwise we always kind of see you in the uniform. And of course in the carnival also, I did see you guys in a different outfit, which is nice. Children, today as I look at all of you, I'm reminded of Steve Jobs' words. Your time is limited, don't waste it living someone else's life, right? And I know, you've heard a lot of speeches, so don't worry, I'll try and keep it short. Children, first of all, congratulations, you're, about to complete your 10th grade. I know your exams aren't over yet, but I think your teachers, we parents, all of us have complete faith in you. I know you're going to fly out with colorful marks and scores. I'd like to kind of share with you a couple of stories. The first story would be about Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, a very well-known personality. He's a very popular actor, and he's known as Shahenshah of Bollywood. Before that, before he became a legend, All India Radio rejected him because his voice wasn't good enough. I mean, can you imagine the same voice that's become his trademark and, has given some of the most iconic dialogues in movies, was once considered not good enough. So, and, also some producers told him he was too tall, too dark, too unconventional to be a hero. But he didn't let rejections define him. He kept trying. He was there, didn't give up, and made sure when he got his first breakthrough, he gave it everything. So the lesson here, children, as one of our guests also was saying, your current situation doesn't really determine your final destination. That low score in science does not mean you can't be a great doctor, and probably a shaky debate performance does not mean you can't be a great communicator. Another interesting story would be about Miss J.K. Rowling. She was a single mother when she wrote Harry Potter. And 12 publishers rejected her. 12. But that didn't stop her from believing in her story. So she kept at it, and today we all know Harry Potter is a global phenomenon which has really inspired millions of children to read, dream, and believe in magic. So I know a lot of you have a lot of dreams. I think like some of the teachers were also talking about what you dream to be. Some of you might think that is, it is impossible right now. But I want you to remember that impossible is often an opinion and not a fact, right? So I want to talk to you about 5 points that I want you to really take it forward in your life and really remember about it. The first will be about growth. Understand that growth is about letting go. Lobsters, we all know lobsters, right? This is a story actually my daughter told me, so I thought I'd probably share it with you guys here. Lobster has a very fascinating problem. As they grow, their shell becomes tight. And, it's very, very uncomfortable for them and even painful. So they hide, shed their shell, and grow it into a new one. And when that becomes tight, they repeat the process. And we are no different, right? Your shell is your habits, your fears, your beliefs, and your comfort zones. The ones that once protected you now might be holding you back. And sometimes whenever we say that we all need to grow, growth also seems to be very uncomfortable sometimes because it requires the shedding of the old version of yourself. So I want you to remember, children, if you never let go of what no longer fits you, you will never grow into who you're meant to be. So I want you to think that. Second is embrace failure as your teacher. Failure doesn't mean that it's end of something or you're finished. Always remember that every mistake is a data that's actually bringing you closer to what works, right? Third is don't let anyone box you in. Even Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, we all know that he came from a very humble beginning from Rameshwaram, selling newspapers as a child. But his dreams did not, have boundaries there, right? He became a scientist, he was a leader, and he was our president. So as I said, your current situation does not determine your final destination. So dream big, believe you can achieve it, and work towards it. And fourth, and I think very important for me, is be kind. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. Because success, children, without kindness feels empty. If you see today, all the people in the world who've really changed the world in a way, they're not only smart or talented, but they're also very, very compassionate people. And fifth, don't take life too seriously. Yes, work hard. Yes, very, very important. But also live, make memories. Find what your hobbies are, enjoy what you like to do also, along with what you want to achieve as well. So as I said, 5 points is growth. If you want to grow, you have to let go of your old habits, beliefs. Second, failure. It's okay to fail. Always remember, fail means first attempt in learning. And third is dreams don't have boundaries. Fourth, kindness matters, children. It's very, very important. And fifth, enjoy your life too. That's important. I know as you guys leave here, we've all heard that you want to be doctors, engineers, some of you scientists, artists, probably, and you might also invent something that doesn't exist, also get into careers that don't even exist. But also some of you might, want to just kind of simply live a honest and meaningful life. Remember that that's equally important and successful too. Today, the world is really changing very, very fast. I know a lot of you want to become AI engineers and all of that, and we are hearing about AI a lot. AI is everywhere. AI can do this, AI can do that. It can write equations, solve equations, create art. There's a lot that it can do. But I want you to remember what it can't do. And here's what it can't do. It can't grow through discomfort. It can't feel failure and still try to choose trying again. It can't dream like Abdul Kalam, persist like Amitabh Bachchan, and believe like J.K. Rowling, or just be kind because kindness matters. And that is what makes you irreplaceably human. Please remember that. And today, yes, a world really doesn't need people who's wanting to live someone else's life. It really needs you with your own unique talents, your adaptability, and your specific way of seeing things. So children, I know I took a lot of time. So go out there and be brave. Fall down, get back up. Laugh at yourself, learn, improve, try again. And as Sir was saying, for God's sake, please don't spend your life looking at the phone screens. Look up, connect, experience, and live. And before I close, a word to our parents. Thank you so much for trusting your children with us and for your unwavering support. I know your journey with them continues. Because I think they will need you now more than ever, because they navigate through new choices and challenges. So always be there for them. And students, I know all of us don't agree with our parents every time, right? But always remember, your parents' advice comes from a place of love and experience. You might not always agree with them, but please value their perspective. And the decision ahead is yours to make, but you don't have to make them alone, right? So congratulations, class of 2026. So go and finish your exams strong and go out there and show the world what you're really made of. And thank you. Wishing you all a very, very good life, and may your future be as bright as your potential. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your insightful words, which are sure to inspire our graduates today.
To rise is to grow with purpose and integrity. As these mementos are presented, may they remind our graduates to rise with confidence, guided by the values and lessons they carry forward from Cambridge. I invite our Chairman Sir and Director Ma'am to present the mementos to our graduates.
Set of mementos distribution. we welcome the personification of silent yet brilliant Alvin. He's a walking mystery, a student so quiet that both his teachers and his parents are still trying to crack the code. Alvin has mastered the art of being a total enigma at home and in class, saving his legendary laughs and secrets strictly for his inner circle of friends.
Next, we have a boy who may speak little, but whose decision speaks volume. Dheeraj is soft-spoken by nature, yet his mind is brimming with ideas. He aspires to pursue a career in robotics.
Lakshay, aspiring to serve the nation as a civil servant, is a talented cricketer who brings the same dedication to the field as he does to his dreams of serving the nation. A natural leader with a sportsman spirit, Lakshay is all set to play his innings in shaping a better tomorrow.
Joining on stage is M. Charan Reddy, a boy of few words, a patient listener, and a hardworking, disciplined individual who also excels as a sport person. Guided by strong values, he strives each day to become a better version of himself, which is his true and enduring aspiration.
Always smiling and calm, we have Varun, quiet yet determined, with strong argumentative skill. He aspires to become a journalist at Deccan Herald, guided by his belief in doing good, spreading happiness, and staying true to himself.
Brave and ambitious, Satvik draws strength from his parents, aspires to be a successful businessman, and believes in smart work, positivity, and the support of friends.
Next is our future gaming mogul, Dravid, a kind-hearted and smart developer in making, rightly called as Powerhouse, who saves his energy in class to unleash it on the field outside. He is best known for his exclusive jokes, where he is often his own biggest fan.
Focused and energetic, we have Girish, a practical, hands-on learner with a keen interest in politics, aspiring to become a commercial pilot, guided by self-awareness and persistence.
Here comes a gentleman of his class, Medha Chandu, with a strong determination to excel in the board examination and a long-term goal of joining IIT. He draws strength from the trust and belief his father places in him.
Disciplined, fearless, and purpose-driven, Sai Litash, a confident leader who nimble like Hrithik Roshan and Shah Rukh Khan, balances academics, fitness, creativity, and service. Aspiring to become a data scientist and travel the world, he lives by integrity, ambition, and self-belief.
Walking on the stage is Adil Sharif, the scientist of the class. Known for his inquisitive mind and deep knowledge in every topic that fascinates him, he approaches life with cheer and contentment. He aspires to become a cardiologist.
Always smiling and carefree, Arjun is honest, open-minded, and playful, loves volunteering and new challenges, and aspires to become a businessman while learning from every experience.
Quiet yet confident, Eshita is a creative, a compassionate soul, and a talented singer who values relationship. She dreams of becoming a chartered accountant and also a model, and live life fully, one moment at a time.
Disciplined and creative, we have our school captain, Vanmai, who balances science and art, aspiring to be a neurosurgeon, exploring neuroengineering, while dreaming of owning an art gallery.
A dreamer, Pranavi combines creativity, curiosity, and resilience, aspire to study finance abroad. This orator believes in living life with awareness, love, and inclusivity.
Tejas, aspiring to be a doctor, expresses himself through painting and enjoys watching movies. His friendship with Nesa is legendary. The two are perpetually inseparable, discussing matters with an intensity that suggests they are planning something profound.
Here's Samarth. A boy is forever gentle with others, whether through his words or actions. While his future goals are still unfolding, he is currently focused on excelling in board exam. He deeply admires his parents, his real-life heroes, who has been a constant source of inspiration.
Chandramouli, always laughing and spreading joy with his signature jokes. Supportive and deeply caring, he is the friend who stands by those who support others before themselves.
Fondly known as Nikron or Nishikant is cheerful, empathetic and caring. A happy-go-lucky dreamer and an anime fan, he believes in constant self-growth and aspires to become a doctor.
Sanjay, a quiet achiever, aspiring to become an entrepreneur like idol Ratan Tata, knows his priorities and stays determined. With his positive attitude, he is poised to make his mark in the business world.
We welcome Lakshmi Shah, who truly believes that friends are meant to share the best moment of life. Simple and grounded by nature, his aim is to earn well through honest means and meaningful.
Dede, who aspires to serve as an army officer and write for stand-up comedy, balances discipline with creativity. He takes his responsibility with a trait his friends fondly associate with his dedication.
Fondly named the witch, of course a good one, by a friend Leena for her multi-talented skills, intelligence, captivating voice and infectious laughter, we have Samra Marine, aspiring to become an astrophysicist.
An aspiring pilot, Chavi exemplifies spirited leadership as the Oxford House captain, pouring her energy and commitment into every responsibility she undertakes. Her ability to empathize and understand others makes her a respected leader and a valued student.
Caring and strong-willed, Afifa loves biology and sports, draws strength from her parents and faith, and aspires to be a cardiothoracic surgeon while leading life with empathy. We come to the end of this round. Thank you, dignitaries.
Moments of joy, effort, and togetherness have created memories that will forever be close to the heart. As our students prepare to step ahead, these experiences will continue to guide them wherever they go. At this moment, I invite Keerthan T to take us down memory lane and share some memorable moments from his journey at Cambridge School.
If these walls could speak about us, it would never stop, because this is where we grew up, from the first bell to the last clock. Good evening, all respected dignitaries, beloved parents, esteemed teachers, and my fellow graduates of batch of 2025-26. We all counted the days leading up to this very moment, not just for the ceremony, but for the joy of looking our absolute best today. Dashing in our suits, radiant in the saris. And graduates, I must say you all succeeded beautifully. Graduation is surreal. Just last year on this very same day, I was in the audience looking our seniors walk across the stage. Time moved in a blink of an eye. Today, here we are walking in as students, but tonight we are walking out as graduates. From dreaming what the fourth floor looks like to realizing that there is no floor above it. from the very first day walking into the school was a mix of nervousness and excitement. Some of us were unsure, some confident, but everyone knew that this place was going to be more than just classrooms. I didn't shed a single tear on that day because I already felt at home, a place where I belonged. We grew not just in height, but in character. From mastering our alphabets and earning stars from our teachers to now carrying mementos on our graduation day, each memory quietly shaped the foundation of who we are today. There were Monday mornings when we rushed to the school half awake, finishing our maths homework at the very last minute and praying for the PT periods. Classrooms were filled with moments of laughter and memories that made even feel the longest days lighter. It was never meant to be effortless or predictable, but it was a journey that taught us, strengthened us, and was absolutely worth living through. On a personal note, I didn't always sound like this. I walked into the school as a quiet, introvert kid, the kind who would rather sit back than speak up. But somewhere along the way, this place gave me something more than lessons. It gave me a space to try, to fail, and to stand up on my feet again. Slowly, that shy kid found his voice. Today, standing here as a cultural secretary, I know this role was never just a title. It was a trust and responsibility handed over to me. This school didn't just teach me what to say. It taught me that my voice mattered. And that confidence is built when someone believes in you before you fully believe in yourself. Along the way, I was reminded of a quote I heard somewhere which really resonated with me. Hate has 4 letters, so does love. Enemies have 7 letters, so do friends. Lying has 5 letters, so does truth. Cry has 3 letters, so does joy. Failure has 7 letters, so does success. It's a simple reminder, friends, that every situation has 2 sides, and what we choose to focus on shapes who we are. To our teachers, you didn't just teach, you guided, you nurtured, and shaped us. You watched us walk in as small children, and slowly helped us become confident individuals today. You celebrated our wins like they were your own. You corrected us when we faltered and stood by us even when we didn't realize it. You turned classrooms into our safe spaces and students into individuals who are ready to face the world today. We gave you plenty of reasons to give up on us and few moments that probably shot your blood pressure through the roof. Yet, you never did. We are sorry and we are endlessly grateful to you. On behalf of the class of 2025-26, thank you for being the mentors, guides, and most importantly, our second family. Last but not the least, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the management for their unwavering support, opportunities, and providing platform to grow and excel. Behind each one of us today are our parents who never stop believing in us. I must talk about mine. Thank you, Mom, for your sacrifice, efforts, and being my strength over these 16 years. Thank you, Dad. Even though I don't express my emotions easily to you, you stood by me, went through a lot for my happiness, and of course, thank you for everything. Okay, let's slow down for a moment and go back. Not to a date, not to a year, but to the moments that made this place ours. The fun-filled PT periods, the last benches where some of the best memories were made, where we learned lessons that were never in the syllabus. The relief when the bell rang exactly as the teacher said one more question. Copying our notes faster than we understood them. The panic when teacher said, keep your books aside. Paying 100% attention only until our name was called during the attendance. School picnics. Waiting an entire year for that one day. Excitement the night before, barely sleeping, and then dancing our hearts out like nothing else mattered. Waking up at 5 a.m. happily for the football matches, pulling on our school jerseys, standing with the boys. We didn't win, but we improved every single game. Let's be honest, Paloti didn't end up being a bit of a nightmare. Were these moments destined to be only memories? I would give anything to live them once more, to feel them the same way again, but no matter what, how deeply we pray, time moves forward. Now, they exist only in the quiet corners of our hearts. Thank you for being my home, thank you for being my family, and thank you for being my people. As they say, you're a mosaic of everything and everyone you love, even for a heartbeat. I am proudly a mosaic of Cambridge batch 2025-26. Won't lie and say that it was all rainbows and sunshines, but I would do it all again in a heartbeat. Today is not an ending. It's a beginning filled with possibilities, dreams, and paths yet to be discovered. From these classrooms will emerge future doctors who will heal, engineers who will innovate, artists who will move arts, journalists who will question, diplomats who will negotiate, and entrepreneurs who will disrupt. Whatever paths we choose, may we carry forward the values the school gave us, like confidence, resilience, and kindness. We may walk out of these gates today, but the lessons, friendships, and memories we have built here will walk with us too. We all grew up watching an icon known for his charm, Shah Rukh Khan. And there's a line he once said that inspired me, and I hope it inspires you today as well. फिल्मों की तरह लाइफ में भी अंत में सब कुछ ठीक हो जाता है. अगर ठीक ना हो तो वो अंत नहीं. पिक्चर अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त. Thank you.
We now invite our beloved Chairman Sir and Director Ma'am to present these tokens of appreciation.
Of mementos. Stepping forward is L. Bhargav, who firmly believes that life is beautiful and that goodness exists in everyone. Caring by nature and a strong believer in friendship, he is committed to living a happy life while striving to be a good human being. Nishit, known as Dora to his companions, immerses himself in depressing songs and his laptop world with hacker-like intensity. A master of secrecy who can't quite remember what he is keeping secret. Stepping forward is our Leeds House captain Nakash Pandey, curious and eager to acquire knowledge as well as a skilled basketball player. Inspired by his uncle in the Indian Army, he aspires to clear the NDA examination and serve in the Indian Air Force. Curious and energetic Sarwan loves basketball, sketching and new challenges, and dreams of becoming an NBA player and entrepreneur while learning responsibility along the way. Calm and composed, Ashif is caring, responsible and passionate about math, travel, cars and technology, and aspires to be an automobile engineer and racer. Monish Raj, torn between the stars as an astrophysicist or storytelling as an animator, channels his creativity through drawing and his intellect through chess. Reserved yet remarkably intelligent, this class scholar may seem to carry an air of pride, but beneath it lies a genuinely kind heart. Abhinav, an aspiring doctor, one of the finest football defenders our school has seen. A cheerful presence in the classroom, he carries the rare gift of spreading laughter in every situation, lifting spirits with his humor and candid commentary. Sachit, passionate about football, songs and great food. Sachit glides through life without taking things too seriously. His unique way of doing everything and talent for finding shortcuts make him wonderfully unconventional. Calm, pleasant and effortlessly humorous, Navtejas values peace and stays true to himself. Thoughtful and observant, he believes in earning self-respect through actions while aspiring to succeed in business. Quite obedient and determined, we have Lekharsh with a love for cricket, music and learning. He dreams of cracking the UPSC and serving the nation. Guided by the belief, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Calm, thoughtful, and quite confident, Jayesh is a football lover with sharp mind and curiosity for science. Though not overly social, he values meaningful conversation, aspiring to become a scientist and build a successful future. Now, let's welcome Dikshit, shy by nature. He is deeply passionate about football and a great admirer of Ronaldo. He cherishes the time he spends with his friends. Next comes our future commanding officer, G. Dheeraj, the tall and true sports enthusiast who known for his legendary passion, treating every local football match Next comes our future commanding officer, Dheeraj, the tall and true sports enthusiast, known for his legendary passion, treating every local football match or cricket with high stakes intensity of a football cup final. Making a grand entrance, please welcome Sai Nandakumar, known for handling every situation with maturity and composure. Driven by self-discipline and a constant pursuit of excellence, he aspires to grow into a respectable and admirable individual in society. Making his way onto the stage is the tallest boy in the school, Nesar, whose wisdom matches his height. Anyone who seeks his advice never leaves disappointed. He aspires to become a model and pursue a career in acting. Calm and quick to learn, Pratik balances sports, programming and gaming with ambition, aiming for a strong JEE rank while valuing discipline, friendship and growth. Caring and curious, we have Loknath, creative and adaptable by nature. He aspires to become an aeronautical engineer, driven by his love for aviation and the desire to make his parents proud. Quiet yet confident, Zephaniah, the Eton House captain, is a future chartered accountant and a great chef, balancing numbers and music while believing discipline and creativity pave the way forward.
Next, we have Ayur, an aspiring aviator in the making. He's a free-spirited and genuine. He brings an untamed energy that makes every moment around him refreshingly memorable. Arhan. Shaped by challenges, Arhan is disciplined and resilient, finding joy in travel and storytelling and pursuing his passion for architecture as well as agriculture while growing step by step. Next, we have the Cultural Minister, Kirtan T, a movie enthusiast and a talented musician. He possesses a natural flair for leadership and brings great energy to every group he leads. Guided by the belief that every phase in life eventually passes and ends well, he aspires to become a pilot. Stepping forward, he is a sports captain of the school. Mridul Krishna, a standing proof that one does not have to be loud to be strong. Skillful and swift in sports, he goes out of his ways for his friends, yet he never bends rules for himself. He aspires to become a space scientist. Amin, aspiring to become a businessman, is already trading stocks and selling online accounts with impressive skill. His passion for investment and market is matched only by his love for football and gaming. Amin proves that a modern entrepreneur cares about both portfolios and appearances, ready to look sharp while making smart moves. Here comes the skating champion of the school, Akshit Sabin. He gratefully acknowledges the constant support he has received from his parents in all his endeavors and aspires to follow the path of Elon Musk. Finally, we have Puneshwar Reddy, quiet and composed. Puneshwar loves sports and gaming, values focus and adaptability, and aspires a career in science while believing happiness defines success. Now we come to the end of the distribution of mementos. Thank you, dignitaries. Thank you all.
Foresight, encouragement, and unwavering support have been instrumental in shaping our journey and inspiring our school community. Mr. D.K. Mohan to grace the dais and address the gathering.
Guest of honor, Rajiv sir, and one more guest speaker, Anant Ramaya sir, director, principal, Rani Christina, Lita Mointe, vice principal, and all the fraternity of this, faculties of this institution, dear parents and dear Cambrians. First of all, congratulations to all the children who are graduating this year. Around 99 students are there, suppose, is it? So a lot of people have already spoken. I don't want to speak much. Ella chali bere. I was talking to Sheetal and we both were talking when we saw so much of empty chairs. Why parents have come so late? Such a wonderful event today. Probably this will be one of the most memorable day for any student. Even when they are in college, probably on the graduation day, this type of event will not be there. This type of memorable day also will not be there. 1,200 students will be graduating. So it will be like a mess. Hello, sir. Now, Kododo, how many rows we will be giving? Around 4 people will be distributing the graduation certificates. So I felt bad because parents, we as a parents, it is our responsibility to show our presence when such type of event happens in our children's life. Anyhow, so first of all, lot of speakers have told what are the duties and roles. If at all you have to be successful, what principles you should follow. But I always believe whatever motivation is only temporary. Until unless discipline is forever. If you have to be successful, only talent is not enough. Even hard work is not enough until you are disciplined. We have a lot of examples. You know, our cricketers, Vinod Kambli and Tendulkar, both were equally talented. But what happened to the career of Vinod Kambli and where is Tendulkar? It's not that Vinod Kambli was not talented as Tendulkar. He was not disciplined as Tendulkar. That is why he was not successful. He ended his life also. So there are a lot of examples in everyone's career. So I hope you always, whatever position you get into, whatever happens in your career, whatever situation comes across you, you always be disciplined. Once you are disciplined, you have won everything. So a lot of people were telling related to failures. I always believe those who have got the courage to face failures are the people who are going to be successful. Because more than success, failures comes more. So those who have got the courage to face those challenges, then only you can become a successful person. So Sheetal also was telling, don't worry about your marks. Don't worry what you... Today the situation has entirely changed. In educational system also. When I took over this institution, that time the challenge for us was academics. And I always used to ask Rani Christina, same stage, same event. Every graduation day I used to ask her, how many children are going to get above 90? This is the same question I used to ask. But today the situations have completely changed. No one will ask you what is the score you have scored. If you have to get into any companies or any position, they will not ask you what is the percentage you have got. Rather, they will ask you what are the skills that you have got. What is the attitude that you have related to solving the issues. So these type of skills are necessary today. See, even when now Sheetal has taken, younger generation has taken over the institution, both our institutions. But I see so much of change is happening in the system. Today, rather than academics, you need to equip children more skill related to face the challenges. So that are the challenges for any educational institution. So we as an institution, I always keep telling, recently we had an alumni meet in our engineering college. So many students who had passed out and who are very successful in their career, they came up to the stage and they used to tell. So many girls also spoke on that day. Because when we started our engineering college, the situation was entirely different. It was in 2007 when we started. At that time, this particular KR Puram was nothing. Any faculty had to come from Bangalore South. They had to travel around 15-17 kilometers from that part of the town. So that was the situation. Even at that situation, lot of children had faith in our institution and they joined. So when we were recollecting those situations, the children used to the children who are successful now, who are well employed, who are in a very high positions, they came and spoke. They used to tell, sir, navi college ge namma parents hakiddu illi discipline iddidrinda namma parents illi haagta idru anta ಹೇಳಿ. So the situations today is entirely changed. ಅಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟಿಂಕ್ಷನ್ನು, ಎಷ್ಟು 60% ಅಬವ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಂಪನಿ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಟುಡೇ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಹೌ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್, ವಾಟ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್. ನೌ ದ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಮೋಡ್. ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್ ಟು, ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಮಗ್ ಅಪ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೈಟ್. ಟುಡೇ ದೋಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಫಿನಿಶ್ಡ್. If you mug up and write an exam and if you get a degree certificate, no one will ask you. So we as an educational institution, I always keep telling, because when we started, it was a very different situation. Because now you parents, only from past 12 years, you are having contact with this institution. Earlier to your batch or before that batch, around 10-12 years back, I can tell you, if you ask those parents, they will tell you about the history of this institution. No one had any confidence in this institution when we started. People used to take TCs. Rani Christina, she is senior to me in this institution. When we took over, 124 students, there were only 313 students. 124 students took TCs and they went off because they did not have any confidence in us that we will be able to run the institution. But we created that confidence. Today parents have so much of confidence in this institution. That is why we were able to expand. So it is not impossible. People, the earlier speakers have already told, it is not impossible for anything. You can achieve anything only through your hard work and discipline. You can achieve. Sir was telling 10,000 hours. When we did not have any background in running an educational institution, when we could expand and when we could, today 8,500 students are there in this campus, why can't you do so highly educated, you are Gen Z, you are highly, every technology you have on your fingertip. So anything you can achieve, nothing is impossible. When people can go to space where they can stay so long, what is there to become a doctor? What is there to become an engineer? What is there to become an IAS officer? It is nothing. So my dear friends, I wish you all the best, because all the batches who have passed out from this institution have earned us a good name. You ask any institution where Cambrian students have gone and joined, any PU college, they say Cambridge students are the best disciplined students. I have heard it directly from the principals. I want you to keep that same name. Wherever you go, wherever you are, you see that at least when they say that you have come from Cambridge, you should be proud to say that I am a Cambrian, I have studied from Cambridge. That is what this management. Today we are so happy from our engineering college, especially the children. Now you go any part of the city, school, there are a lot of schools. But engineering college, you go any part of the Karnataka, they'll say, we know Cambridge. That is what Cambridge is today. When I was talking to Sheetal, when I heard so many of students telling that I want to be a doctor, I want to be a neurosurgeon, I thought I also should start a medical college now. Anyhow, February we are going to put the foundation for medical college. Whatever we have told, whatever we have told as a management, this facility we will provide, we have provided. We are told preschool, it will be one of the best. Anyone can go and see. It is the best. This is our word. So medical college also will be coming probably in 2028 we are planning to open. Let us see how things will go. February, if everything goes well, planning is happening. February we should start. That is our target. Anyhow, all this has happened because of the support of our parents. If at all you did not have confidence in this institution, we would not have been able to expand to this extent, or we do not have got so much of support. And definitely our children who have passed out of this institution, they have made a very good name. Because of that name, lot of people have confidence in this institution. And I wish all the best to our principal and all the faculty members. Now I can't ask Rani Krishnan, I have to ask Lita Mahante. What is the best? We should have the best in our institution. So anyhow, Sheetal has changed everything now. Lot of facilities she has created related to, I keep on asking, what is this? Why you are investing so much of amount? I keep blaming on her. But anyhow, it is a passion. See, running an educational institution is something entirely different. People think that this is a business. This is not a business. This is for passion we do. I always keep telling in my engineering college, I was into real estate when I started. No one was there at that point of time. If I had continued in that real estate, I would have had a helicopter by now. But that would not have given us so much of satisfaction what I am getting now, because when I come to the school, when I go to my college, I feel so happy after seeing such beautiful faces, beautiful children. Anyhow, wish you all the best once again. I congratulate all the teaching fraternity of this institution, because without the teacher support, without the faculty support, we would not have grown to this level. We always consider them as a Cambridge family. We have never considered them as someone outside from our. So I wish you all the best once again. I thank all the parents once again, and especially thanks to our choir team, our musician. Thank you, man. Always you are the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging words and continued support. We are truly grateful for your leadership and guidance.
As this meaningful celebration draws towards its conclusion, it is time to pause and reflect with appreciation on the collective efforts that made today's event truly memorable. Every moment was shaped by dedication, cooperation, and shared purpose. Gratitude is the thread that binds this occasion together, acknowledging all those whose support and presence added value to this ceremony. I invite Nesar Shastri of Grade 10 to present the vote of thanks and express his sincere appreciation to everyone who has contributed to the success of this special day.
Check. A sparkling evening to our esteemed guests, respected teachers, beloved parents, and my dear friends. Standing here today dressed in suits and saris, it's hard to believe how quickly our school journey has passed. What once began with new uniforms and nervous smiles has culminated to this proud moment today. On such an important day, it is only right that we pause and express our gratitude to everyone who made this journey possible. To begin with, we extend our heartfelt thanks to our respected chief guest and guest of honor for gracing this occasion and sharing encouraging words that have truly inspired us. We convey our deepest appreciation to our chairman sir and director ma'am for their vision and constant support in shaping this institution into a place where students grow not only academically but also as great individuals. Our warm thanks to our principal ma'am and vice principal ma'am for leading us with discipline, care, and understanding. You believed in us even on the days when we tested your limits, and your direction has truly helped us to who we are today. Also, a special thanks to our beloved Rani Christina ma'am, whose guidance, support, and words of encouragement has motivated us throughout. And now, to the real heroes, our beautiful teachers. We honestly admit that we were a slightly naughty batch. We talked a little extra, laughed a little louder, and sometimes gave you more trouble than homework. Yet, every time we made mistakes, you corrected us, encouraged us, and stood by us. You saw potential in us even when we couldn't see it ourselves, and for that patience and kind, we'll always be grateful. Also, a heartfelt word of thanks to our non-teaching staff, including the office staff, housekeeping team, security guards, drivers, and aunties, who work tirelessly behind the scenes to keep our school clean, safe, and smoothly running every single day. To our parents, we express our deep gratitude for your constant support, encouragement, and trust. Everything we stand here for today is because you stood by us through every challenge and success. And finally, to my friends, partners in laughter, memories, and a little bit of trouble. From last-minute exam stress to carefree laughter during breaks, from silent classrooms before exams to the noisy ones after bell. The shared benches, shared notes, and shared secrets, every moment has shaped us. We begin this journey as nervous students, and today we stand here confident and proud. These memories will stay with us forever. The school has given us more than lessons and exams. It has given us memories, values, friendships, and confidence that we will carry with us for life. On behalf of our entire batch, I express my sincere gratitude to everyone who made this beautiful journey possible. This is Nesa Shastri signing off with love, respect, and endless gratitude. Thank you.
It is in the spirit of thankfulness that we now invite our students to present a gratitude song, reminding us all to appreciate the people, experiences, and the memories that make our journey meaningful. We have the students of Standard 10 to present their gratitude song, a heartfelt closure, the heartfelt expression of appreciation as they celebrate this memorable milestone. Gratitude song. Your heartfelt rendition truly captured the spirit of thankfulness and make this moment even more meaningful for all of us.
Is more than a gesture. It is a symbol of hope, enlightenment, and the quest for knowledge. Just as one flame can illuminate many, the light of learning, values, and inspiration that we carry can be shared to guide others and brighten the world around us. May this ceremony remind us that each one of us has the power to kindle light in the lives of those we meet, leading with wisdom, courage, and compassion. As our students prepare themselves for this meaningful moment, let us take a pause to absorb the calm and significance that surrounds us. This silence is not empty. It is filled with reflection, gratitude, and anticipation. Each step they take and each candle they hold carries a quiet reminder of the journey they have walked together. This moment invites us all to slow down and reflect on the values that have shaped us. It is in such moments of stillness that memories surface and purpose becomes clearer. The gentle preparation before us mirrors life itself, that every meaningful act begins with patience, readiness, and intention. In a few moments, this space will be illuminated with light and meaning, coming together as a powerful symbol of unity, shared values, and hope for the future. As each flame is lit, it will reflect the journey of learning, growth, and responsibility that our students carry forward, reminding us all that the light we receive becomes brighter when it is shared. First lit by our esteemed guest of honor and our guest speaker, symbolizing inspiration and guidance. The light is then passed on to our chairman, representing vision and leadership. Following this, it reaches our director, reflecting direction and dedication. And then passed on to our principal, symbolizing academic leadership and nurturing guidance. The light continues to pass on to our management representative, signifying support and commitment. The light is then passed on to our vice principal, representing mentorship and encouragement. The light is then passed on to our teachers, the torchbearers of knowledge and values. Reminding us that the light of learning grows brighter when it is shared.
When all the trees are burning.
foundation of growth, perseverance, and achievement. As they move forward today, they carry the light of knowledge, responsibility, and hope, ready to rise to new opportunities, inspire others, and create their own path with confidence and purpose. We celebrate not just an ending, but a beginning as these young individuals step into the future with pride, determination, and hearts full of promise. Let the light of knowledge, the warmth of unity, and the hope kindled today continue to illuminate your way. May you shine with brilliance, inspire around you, and make your mark on the world in ways only you can. Thank you all for being a part of this memorable evening.